Welcome back to Shadow of the Colossus. Eric is joining us.
I'm back.
He was looking at his sword.
I'm here.
Not Eric, Wander. I don't know if you have a sword, Eric. Would you look at it if you did?
Yeah. Would I look at it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Would I look at my... Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course I would. What kind of question is
course.
that?
But would you look at a horse?
Yes.
Wilson was talking about how he was told
Is this
to
the
never
thing?
look a horse in the eye.
Oh, yeah.
Have you heard that too?
Yeah.
Really?
Apparently that's false.
You can look. That's how you bond with horses.
Apparently that's
Yeah.
like how you make a connection with them, a bond with them, is by looking them in the eye.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that makes sense.
But I was told when I was
I
younger...
could also understand where it's just like, why the fuck, like, don't stare an animal in the eye. They think you're fucking trying to front on them, you know?
Yeah.
There's
Especially
probably
for-
some goober who did something stupid and got fucking mule kicked in the fucking head.
Well, that's just Goober doing something stupid again, you know?
Yeah, and then he was just like, well, I looked him in the eye.
I looked him in the
Well,
eye,
don't do
Paul.
that.
I looked him in the eye and I said, that's what I said.
Is that
was this
Firefly? Those are fireflies.
You're saying you wanted to show me a game. Is this the game you're showing
This
me?
is the game. Have you ever
Is
heard
it
of
the new-
Shadow of the Colossus?
Is it the new Shadow of Colossus?
Yes.
Ooh.
What do you know about this?
I just remember it from when I was younger. It looked really hard, so I never played it. I had friends who played it.
What made it seem hard to you?
I watched some friends play it.
I mean, you have to fucking take
I watched-
down giants. That's
Yeah, I
easy.
watched
That's
some
not,
dude fucking like
easy task.
trying to take down one of the Colossuses.
Colossi.
Colossi, either one, I'd say. Oh, by the way, you were 100% right. It is the Barbatos Gundam. I still just call him Barbados now,
Yep.
just for funsies.
Oh yeah, that's
Just
what you
'cause
know it as.
That's my own personal little flair to
Yeah.
it. But it is Barbatos.
Nope.
Kind of like Skeletos.
Skeletos.
The Gundams you wear in your feet.
Yep. I said I only know that because Batman, and
There was
not because inferred from reading it. It's just because I heard writers talking about it in interviews. So,
So we're in Montana right now.
We're in Red Dead Redemption 2.
In Red Dead, you play as Wanderer.
Red Dead.
What if that was like the big twist?
You just see John
the same
Marston show up.
universe.
John Marston's like, "What the fuck
Arthur
you doing?"
Morgan is just
Arthur Morgan shows
up on
up.
top of one of the ridges, like, "Hey boy,
We gotta go get Dutch.
No,
You
not
coming
at the
with
same
me?
time, just in the past of that world.
Yeah.
Which would mean then probably in like Red Dead or something, you just find the rubbled remains of one of the Colossus,
Yeah.
Yep.
or Wander's sword, or like something like that.
That's cool. I love when Rockstar ties in their games. They're in LA Noire. You can find John Marston's hat in a dumpster.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
That was after, Red Dead 1. Wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that that game exists, LA Noire.
Same here. It's really a rare kind of game. It's like a detective.
Very pulpy detective kind of
Noir.
story, but like,
It's noir.
it's just,
It is noir.
there's not much else like it out there.
Oh boy, Wanderer. That's a interesting way to get on your horse.
And it's well done. A lot of good like character
rare,
actors in
medium
there.
rare. It's well done.
It's got the right amount of, give and take.
Firmness.
Firm. Yeah.
What was the hand?
That's how you test your,
Your steak.
your meat.
Meat.
Yeah.
Is you pinch the skin beneath your thumb?
The firmness. You go like this from the outside
Yep.
in. Test the firmness of the steak.
I went from inside out.
Whoa. Getting
Yeah.
crazy.
So when did they? When was this released?
2017, I want to say.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I was thinking.
So now we got to take a swim. Take a dip.
I just want to look around for a minute.
Was Lady of the Lake? Give
Something.
me sword, please.
You have sword.
Give me mucho sword.
What else do you know about this game, Broad Show? You
Nothing.
know that it's hard, and you saw
Then you
your
have
friends.
to fight Colossus. That's it.
Mhm,
Do you know
okay.
why you're fighting?
Nope.
Interesting.
Is it because they're a menace?
them? No.
No, actually, they're kind of gentle creatures.
If
You're-
you
you're
let's put
just
it this
this-
way: if you had never come here, you would never know about them. Yeah. Put that in your noggin. Give it a shake around.
But is it like hey, if these dudes don't get fucked with, something in the future might get all fucky? Is it one of those things?
Nope.
No, But I like the way your brain is going with it.
Yeah, that'd be a cool aspect to it. Like
You don't know about them,
down
but
the
they're
line,
fucking with
time
shit.
being a thing in this.
Yeah.
Because
This-
I was talking to you about this before, Tyler. Like time
Yeah.
feels very absent from this because
Yeah.
if you notice, the opening cutscene before you get to the title screen is set at night. Wander gets here and sets her down at like daybreak, and the rest of the game takes place during the day, and then at the end of the game it goes back to night. So this is all like
Do you
either time freezes while you're here, or it all takes place over one day. That doesn't seem possible.
could
That's
you
pretty
imagine
crazy.
like entry in this game that takes place in like a far future, where
You
it's
just
like
climb robot monsters.
kind of Blade Runner-y. Blade Runner meets Mad Max,
That'd be crazy.
and they're like techno colossuses.
That's cool.
They're more robot-y than fucking stone.
More
Mhm.
robot-y.
So but it's like the same situation. It's just it's adapted as time's gone on, and I think that'd be cool.
It's definitely cool. Look straight up.
Because
on this-
sci-fi is just fantasy with
Yeah, I love those portals that.
sci-fi is just fantasy with futuristic technology. That's all
Fantasy
it
with
is.
science.
That's all it is.
Mm-hmm.
Science. Some of that stuff. Well, there's a lot of sci-fi where it's like the science isn't science.
Take
No,
your
but
leap.
it's based on science.
Yeah. Yes.
Where
yes. It has a quote unquote in that world a scientific base.
mhm.
It's like saying.
It makes sense to that world somehow.
Yeah.
Like
It's like
physics or
saying
something.
that Marvel science fiction stuff is science, but it's not. If you get caught in gamma rays, you're not going to turn into the Hulk. You know what I
True.
mean? Or in the case of the Flash, the OG Flash, doing experiments on hard water, and then some shit happens and it gets all over you, and you all of a sudden have super speed.
You get struck by
That's
that
what I mean when
bolt.
quote unquote science. Like it's not science. It's just like themed after science, I guess.
There's
It's still
elements. There's
fantasy.
elements of science.
There's people who practice science in it. and
There's
it goes
scientists.
wrong in a fantastical way,
It's
Yeah.
couched in scientific terms too. Like they're talking like you
or
said,
made
like,
up
gamma
jargon,
rays
Yeah.
and like measuring it on these meters and
or
with these
Fantastic Four
equipment
getting
and
hit
shit.
with cosmic rays.
cosmic radiation.
The fuck are cosmic rays? I don't know. It's no real science. Some people, especially as we've gotten further along in time, people have done research and include actual science things in there.
Become further along in time.
But
Also has the Colossus.
yes,
For he is a man out of time. Creature born of stone, metal, and earth. Oh, red eyes.
His proportions are kind of silly. He's got a big
yeah,
torso.
long torso. I know that feel, dude. I'm a long torso boy. I just must have
Can you
a
do it,
sore
Wilson?
lower back.
Do the jump.
So what is the deal with the Colossus? This is, and those aren't very good feet. Yeah, no wonder you're having trouble balancing. Fuck.
How do you mean? What's the deal with the Colossus?
You were saying you know why you have to do whatever.
Yeah.
Why do you have to do it?
So at the beginning, you bring this girl
Of course.
to this forbidden land.
Yes.
You were told not to go here.
Yes.
Under any circumstances are you to go into this forbidden land.
Yes.
It's been closed off,
Yes.
and once you enter it, it's like a land lost in time.
Yes.
Like Wilson was saying.
Yes.
The people that told you not to go there for a good reason. There
Yes.
is an entity living there that, if unleashed, could bring the destruction of the world.
Yes.
But it can bring people back from the dead.
Ooh.
So what you're tasked to do is go out and kill these things that hold a little snippet of this entity's like
You don't
form.
know that though.
Yeah.
You're just told to go out and kill them, and that will bring back your dead girl.
Okay. All right. I see.
So what you're doing now is fighting these gentle giants. Not really gentle for in this case
the love
because
story.
he wanted to just take a nap, and you're just like
Yeah.
intruding on the naps.
Hey. See you up there. yourself here. Hang out.
Blip, 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 blip. I'm here. I made it.
Has it got hairs? Is that
Yes,
hairs?
it is hair.
Or is it moss that looks like hairs?
It's kind of both.
Cool.
Moss or grass is his hair.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Yeah. He's an earthy boy. Oh, he kind of does some, looks like gorillas.
Yep,
Gorilla
they definitely have like scaly kind of skin.
Yeah, like stony, pebbly, like skin on right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
For the places that don't have the fur.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think this.
See,
one,
this is the shit I remember from watching friends play it.
Mhm.
It's like the climbing on and doing all this shit and
Being
having
up
to
on their
whatever.
backs
Yeah.
and shoulders and shit.
For me, who was even worse of a video game player then than I am now, was just like, that's too much for me.
Whoa!
I almost fell right off.
We're gonna stabby boy him in the head here.
Oh, do it, dude.
Go up there, he's just not moving.
Can you make one your friend? I would like that.
If any one of them was to be your friend, I'd
Like,
probably say the first one, to be honest with you, because he
What if-
doesn't even care that you're there until
Nah,
things go sour.
until you whistle at him, he's like, "Oh, you cat calling me, bro?"
'cause
I
it's
never
like,
whistle at
It's
him. I
like,
just
what
let him
if
be.
he's on this mission and then he's just like, oh my god, these are
Well, we whistled at him.
these are good. These are not bad creatures.
They're not bad.
And
You're the
like,
bad
you know,
guy.
It's the classic like oh my god, a monster, but oh hey, he's not so bad. He's my friend now. And then
Pete's Colossus.
you go back and like turns out the person who sent you on it's like some corrupt piece of shit. And you come back with your Colossus and a bunch of other ones in tow and you fuck shit up.
You're talking like
That'd be
How to
great.
Train Your Dragon kind of
Yeah,
stuff now.
yeah,
How to
exactly.
Train Your
That's what I'm
Colossus?
saying.
Showing the naysayers that the things that they're scared of aren't so bad and that like you can live in harmony.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of like the premise of
A lot of things.
Last Guardian. One of the makers of this game made
Yeah.
another game called Last Guardian.
Yeah.
Stop
What-
shaking.
Does it take place in the same universe?
They're connected in weird
maybe?
ways. They're connected in weird ways.
They're
Right.
more like honestly,
I
they're
thought
more
I heard it was, but I don't
thematically
know.
connected.
Right. It's like a spiritual successor type of situation.
Yeah, like the creator or the director of these games was like, yeah,
Fumito.
I don't
kind of
really
like
think
Dark
that they
Souls, Demon
like
Souls type situation.
specifically take place in the same world, but
You can derive things and elements from each one to be like,
spiritually,
oh yeah,
thematically,
okay.
they're like
Right.
definitely prequel sequel to each other.
Right. Maybe not. in
I like to
story.
think that they are connected.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because there's so many things that you can read into that are just like
So
Especially with
Like-
Ico in this, a
Yeah.
lot of people can derive some things like
oh,
from
God, yeah.
the main character in Ico in this. It's pretty prevalent.
My question: how many dads are in this game?
17.
Okay.
18.
Okay.
18.
That should be a stat we keep
Maybe 19.
in every video game. Is how many dads we come across.
So there's
Sure, we could do that.
God, there's a lot in Pokemon. There's
I know.
innumerable Pokemon.
I know.
Almost every house we visit has a dad. of
Has a
some kind.
dad.
Go
Yes.
Crabbo's
Is
a
a
dad.
granddad is a granddad two dads?
No, that's
He's a
well,
dad
see,
to one and a granddad to another.
I'd say a granddad counts as 1.5, not 2,
Okay.
Okay.
because
What about a great granddad? That's 2.
great
Is that
granddad
2?
would be 2.
Okay.
Also a stepdad that already has kids. That counts as 2.
So a stepdad that already has kids is equivalent to a great grandpa.
Yes.
I like the math that we're
Yeah.
creating here.
All right, dads. We'll be back with more Colossus.
Let's get that bread, dads.
Let's go
Gamer
get that
dads.
bread. Goodbye.
Ooh,